in the foundations of Islam, these elements are there. The element the comparison or the parallels between shura and democracy, for example. The parallels between the individual rights and the rights of the individual and many of the rights that individuals are granted here in America. And this is something that gives us, as American Muslims, a very positive and unique opportunity. So America now is going through a very difficult phase in which people are seeing that because of the fear that is being portrayed, whether realistic or not, and I'd like to speak about that and to hear your opinion, there are elements in the society that are saying, forget about these people. We can profile them. It's fine. It's okay. It's okay to take away some of their rights. That's not un-American, because we have a bigger problem to solve, which is we want to protect ourselves. And there are others who are saying we should not protect ourselves by undoing these values that have made us a society and have made us great from the beginning. So that's a very interesting discussion that is happening right now. The question is, what are we? Where is the Muslim community in all of that discussion? What contribution should we have to the discussion? We've often, a lot of times, the way we've looked at it is that, oh my God, look how much they exaggerate things. Well, okay, there may be some exaggeration. That's what the media is good for. That's what the media does, not just towards the Muslim community, towards many things. Because they want to sell news. They want to sell stories. They want to sell stories. And so they exaggerate things. What are we going to do about it? So before I move in that, and actually before we start the discussion, I'd like to just have you reflect and comment on some of these things, for and against. Feel free to oppose everything I said. Feel free to agree with some things and disagree with others. But let's have a discussion about, is this an issue? How should we address it? What should we be doing before we then, once the initial discussion is done, we'll break in groups and have some focused questions towards it. Anybody would like to say anything, Sean? Well, would you like to? Okay. Can somebody help me just take the mic and try to keep your comments to 1 or 2 minutes, inshallah.
I have a question for you. My question is, why white America afraid Islam? Nobody can seem to explain to me why.
So the question is, why is America afraid of Islam? So I actually wanted this to be white America. So black America is not afraid of Islam? Okay, just white America. Why is white America afraid of Islam? So I would rather this not to be question-answer session, but I will answer the question because it's a good question. And then I'll allow others also to comment on the answer, the question, or anything else. But I'll tell you why America is afraid of Islam. America is afraid of Islam for a very good reason. Very common sense reason. Because most normal human beings are afraid of that which they do not know. Period. America is afraid of Islam just like you, my friend, or me, your friend. If I don't know someone or something and that thing looks really different, I'm going to be afraid of it. My initial gut feel is, wait a second, what's that? This is different. So our role is, which can be done, and which I believe when done has produced a lot of good, is to break the barrier that we've put around ourselves and to go out and say, how are you? My name is Hassan. What's your name? Mike, how are you, Danielle? Then we have a conversation. Believe it or not, that's all it's going to take. But for a lot of us, we're comfortable in our comfort zone hiding because we're looking outside and saying, why is America afraid of Islam? People who know us, your neighbors are not afraid of you, I bet you. The ones to whom you went to their house and they came to your house. the neighbors that you visited and that know you personally, or the ones who just see somebody with some weird thing on his head coming in and out?
Even my job,
Sure. And I bet you that if you see someone down the street wearing something very strange, I don't know what strange. No, this is not strange, but strange from our perspective. You're going to be looking funny at that person. What's the person doing?
you see Jewish people, they wear uniform here.
Yeah?
I don't think anybody makes comments on it.
Very good. When we see Jewish people, nobody comments. You know why? Because Jews have been in this country for more than 100 years and they have come out of their box. They have come out, spoken to the society, let the society know who they are, worked in society, participated in everything in society. They became a part of this society. But for some reason, some in the Muslim community are still, they're still there. And when we go out in society, we hide our Islam. Yeah, I'm not even going from my name Muhammad to being Mo. That's even another level. But even if my name is Muhammad, I don't want to speak about Islam. I'm just Muhammad who works in whatever. So the reason is a very interesting reason, and a big part of it is our duty to come out of that. Comments about this and other things, inshallah.
I mean, most of them don't even think about God or Allah or anything like that. Like, if you go out to the society, they don't even think about it. It's not anything that be in their mind or something. So you can't go to them and start talking in like religious perspective because they don't even know what that is. They don't even. Most of the people I've seen just not in that phase.
So that is an interesting point, but I'll add a couple of things to it. Number one, most people who are not religious, especially because of the attention that is given to Islam, they still want to know what's that? What is Islam? It's not they want to know because they want to convert, or they want to know because they are like considered, but they want to know because it's such a hot topic everywhere. Everybody's talking about it. It seems like a very dangerous thing. So when they find someone who might be willing to talk to them about it, they're going to listen just out of curiosity. Not necessarily that they would want to convert. The other thing is that I'll share with you that America, compared to many other places around the Western world, or even the Eastern non-Muslim world, like China for example, is much more religious. In fact, the people who founded America based on religion. And they migrated because they were oppressed where they were, and they came to America to practice their religion. And that's why, by the way, in the foundation of America, unlike Europe, by the way, Europe is somewhat, you could feel that Europe is anti-religion. They don't like religion. But America came and said, we're going to separate between church and state. The main reason why America separated between church and state, because they didn't want the state to ruin the religion. They didn't want the state to interfere and put its nose in the religion so that it would ruin it and make it wrong. So they said, state, you stay away from religion. You have nothing to do with religion, not good and not bad. You cannot support any religion. Anybody who wants to start a new religion, whatever you want to start, you start it. So it was built on this religious freedom, which is very interesting and something that accommodates us as Muslims in a very holistic way.
Assalamu alaikum. My sister called me up from Illinois 3 days ago and she goes, Michael, you became an Islamic extremist now? I says, you shouldn't judge somebody you know nothing about. It's really about knowledge and communicating with people that really don't know you. Someone who judges you by your appearance, but yet they don't know you, their judgment is not just. But the politics in religion, sometimes it's very hard to separate the two. When you've been grown up in a society and you've been influenced by religion, and you know right from wrong, you know the law of Allah, but yet you grow up in a society that's the opposite of what you believe in.